is because guys like Rob Font can come in, start martial arts at the age of 20 when he was like a pizza delivery boy beforehand, and come and beat someone with a high wrestling background and a high boxing amateur background like Cody Garbrandt, and also a former champion.
Yes.
This is why the sport of MMA is so beautiful. That fight had me thinking that I could start learning like mixed martial arts right now and go be the champion in the bantamweight division. So kudos to Rob Font.
Absolutely.
His jab was working perfectly, like all night. He made adjustments like to the wrestling, like when he needed to, like after the first 2 rounds. Man, he looked clean. He looked he had the better pressure. Like, what did you guys think about it?
I think it was his patience more than anything that won him everything more than just a victory. You know, like, because when you come against a guy like Cody Garbrandt, most people, especially your first main event, you're gonna want to make a statement. I like the fact that he calmed himself down. He had Cody hurt multiple times. And the argument can be made, maybe he could have been more aggressive, but why? You know, this is one, he proved to himself that he can go 5 rounds easy. That was his first 5-round fight, first main event. You could imagine he's fighting Cody Garbrandt, a man that could put your lights out in 0.2 seconds and has all the skill a man could want. He's nervous. You know he's nervous. I felt the nervousness, but nervous is good if you harness it correctly. Yeah. And I think he did everything correctly. He took his time. He worked that jab, because Cody's jab. They keep saying Rob's jab is the best in MMA. I was like, put some respect on Kamaru Usman's name, please. Are you crazy? But Cody Garbrandt's jab is insane. He didn't win the fight, but I still think his jab is better than Rob's. His jab is so snappy and punchy and quick, and you don't see it coming. Every time Rob looks like he knows about to hit him with, and he goes because Cody just hit him with another jab, like out of nowhere. Cody's jab is so sneaky, and that's where all that came from. Because, you know, Cody took him down multiple times, yes, but what's not spoken about enough is bottom control. Like, he controlled Cody really well on the ground. Like, he didn't take much damage at all. He was controlling his arms well. He was sneaking out well. You know, most of that damage came from Cody's jab. Cody's jab is phenomenal, but it just solidifies my belief in Rob Font. I cannot wait for his next fight. He's a real problem, and he's only getting better, like we always say. So he's still young in the sport. It's insane. My only question is, who's next? That division is kind of like, you know, everybody's kind of got to fight. So
that division is stacked for sure. And you know, Rob Font has always been great. You know, so the opportunity, maybe if it arrives earlier, who knows if he would have been prepared for it. But I feel like the timing is perfect now as well because of his mentality. The way he thinks, the way he approaches fighting, and overall, he's very modest. He takes in a lot of information. He learns from the coaches. He listens well. So he's like the perfect fighter as well, the coach. And you can hear that during the fight. The amount of composure he had was impressive. First 5-round main event versus an former champion. He gets cracked a few times. He stays composed. He does not get into the brawling situations. He notices that Cody tries to bait him a few times. He steps back. Takes a breather. All right, nah, it's not happening. Come on, let's go. And masterful performance. That kind of fight makes you really appreciate martial arts and being a fan of martial arts. Cody had his moments as well, but it seemed like Cody wasn't prepared for the pressure, and also too, Cody's used to hurting guys in a different kind of way. Rob was taking those shots, taking them and recovering from them and keeping composed. So beautiful performance. Rob Font, that division is so stacked. I can't really say what's next and if he'll be champion. I can't speak on that, but great job.
I'll tell you what, I kind of like the matchup